Hello, this is Charlie Zorro. A few weeks ago, Chris and Carol and I created new characters on our transfer server, which is Crick Hollow. It was a lot of fun playing low-level characters again and running them through the intro. I decided to go ahead and create another new character. She is going to be a female elven champion by the name of Denesha. And so I thought it'd be a lot of fun to go ahead and record her adventures. So I welcome you to the first episode of my new LOTRO Let's Play.
While visiting the refuge of Ithilien under the care of your master, you find yourself in the midst of a brutal attack by greedy dwarves of the Dourhands family. Their king, Skorgrim, thirsts for power with an unnatural lust, and you are in the eye of the storm.
Okay, well, I've already set up my UI, and I have floating names automatically turned off because, well, I hate them. But if you just hit your N key, you can tell that that's Elrond up in front. So let's go ahead and see what he wants.
You cannot tarry here any longer.
Okay, he would like us to open the satchel. And there's a weapon in the satchel. Okay, let's take a look. And we want to go ahead and equip the weapon.
Good. You are better armed.
Excellent. Okay, so now we want to follow Master Elrond. Ooh, Taligan. Alright, let's see what he wants. He wants us to spar with him. So let's back up just a little bit. Now, for those of you who haven't played LOTRO before, what we're doing here is basically there's going to be... I don't know the best way of phrasing it. Basically, there's going to be
there is no time to waste.
Boxes that I've turned off because I've gone through this a billion times. But in essence, it's giving you an idea of how to play the game, how to maneuver, how to go through and use your weapons and that sort of thing. And again, since I've done this a billion times, I've turned all that off. So we're just going to go ahead and play in Denesha. Come, Denesha, quickly. Alright. Let's go to the east gate and see what's going on. Oh no, a troll! I must get to the countryside. Okay. Alright. Now, what we're going to do is we need to defeat 5 Dourhands. Come here, you. Alright, and let's see. We'll continue on. It's kind of neat running a champion through here. Usually I run hunters, and it's a lot of fun picking these Dourhands off from a distance. But this is kind of cool too. Alright, what's next? Come here, Mr. Dourhand. Take that. I am broken, I should say. Denesha likes breaking Dourhands. Evil, nasty Dourhands. And there's the last one. I'm glad you survived this massacre. Yeah, me too. Alas, it is not over this way.
Megavanen.
Okay. I hear that Skorgrim has not even shown himself yet, which means the worst is yet to come. So we need to go ahead and aid in the defense of the courtyard. Oh no, they've broken through! Alright, let's take on the troll. Oh no, we've been stunned! Master Elrond will take him out. Ah, so Skorgrim is after the ancient relics, but Telegon is not going to let him have them. Oh no! Yes, this is truly a sad day. And the relics are buried underneath him.
Ithilien is ruined now.
Ithilien is ruined now. Oh no.
The old refuge of Ithilien lies abandoned, a ruined testament to the greed of Skorgrim Dourhand. 600 years after its fall, dwarves inhabit the ancient halls in the mountains, and Elrond of Rivendell, sensing a threat, has sent his sons Elrohir and Elladan, along with a company of elves to investigate.
Okay, so time has passed between the prologue and the intro. And now we want to go ahead and speak to Nos Grimsong.
I have come to offer my service to this party of elves.
I am here on an errand from Dwalin, leader of our own traveling party. It seems that we have arrived at the same time. Dwalin wishes to understand the circumstances of this coincidental visit, and if we dwarves may be of any assistance to you here. Well, that's kind of neat. Alright, so we want to go ahead and accept this and go over and speak to Elrond's son.
It is interesting that the dwarves arrived when we did, though we came for different purposes.
So our party has come to pursue my father's strange premonition, and Dwalin's party has come to investigate another claim, Gormer Doursmith's failing as steward of these halls. I wonder if our two quests are not related, Denesha. What do you think? I think it's a possibility. Okay, let's go ahead and take the armor.
My father is great among the wise, and his dreams and foretellings do not often stray from the mark.
Okay, excellent. Well, we have now made second level, so let's go ahead and equip our new armor. That looks kind of neat. Alright, let's go over and talk to this young elf.
Meg of Onan, what do you make of this riddle?
Upon snow-colored black. What do you think? Is it rather literal for a riddle? I'm not certain what it would be. Let's go over and speak to this person.
I was the one who led the party here. but there is a slight flaw in my thinking.
Ah, for he believes the Dour King is none other than Skorgrim, king of the Dourhands of old. There is only one problem with his logic. Skorgrim has been dead for many long years. He died here when he tried to raid Estelion for elven relics that he believed would ensure his immortality. I hope I have not led the party astray, but my heart tells me Skorgrim is part of this story. Ooh, okay. Well, let's go back over and talk to Elrond's son.
Why did Dorolas lead us here? Skorgrim is dead.
Had I known, I would never have let this party be led here. Skorgrim is dead. My father watched him die. But Marathon, that's not how you pronounce it, my mistake, sorry, believes she has found a piece of the puzzle, the black snow, dirtied from the Dourhands' sovereignly stewardship of these halls. Okay, let's... Alright, now I need to go ahead and speak to the champion trainer after I put on my gloves. And there she is. Actually, there he is.
Sweet-eyed Melan, will you stay a moment?
Okay, so I want to use my Savage Strike against a training dummy. Only I think I want to change these ever so slightly. Yeah, actually I do. Let's do it that way. Okay. I find it interesting that she's still in combat mode. Okay. Let's go ahead and...
friend and well met.
I'll take the sword. Oh, I gotta take a second weapon. Okay, I'll take the tarnished dagger. So we want the sword. And we'll bring up our character panel. And slot... Wait a minute. Yeah, and slot the tarnished dagger. Cool! Now we're going to want to go back and talk to Elladan again.
You have a true warrior's heart.
Neat! And we made another level. So now we want to talk to Doranel about her memories. You know, I can remember the first time I went through this. It was a lot of fun, but it was very confusing as to exactly where I had to go. And then, oh, I don't know, I guess it was my third or fourth character. I actually started this and there were other player characters doing it as well, and that was kind of cool. I didn't realize that multiple player characters could do this at the same time. Ah, there she is.
I do not think I have the will to go back into that place.
Alright, let's talk to Netheril. I always want to turn left here, but she's not over here. So, we have to continue on. There she is.
I was here when Ethelion fell.
I was a healer, but my strength and mending was not enough to mend the hurts caused by Skorgrim and his Dourhand warriors. I cannot return here without great sadness in my heart. It was such a needless war. He sought immortality and the relics we kept here, but found only death. Okay, we want to continue on.
What can I do for you?
It was across this bridge that brave Talagon brought the library's walls down upon Skorgrim and himself. Yep. Okay, so
Might you
we'll
spare
go ahead
a
and
moment
finish.
of your time?
Alright, we need to seek for Skorgrim's body and defeat any pests that we find along the way. So let's take a look. One thing I want to do very quickly is move my potions up to where I can easily get them. And I like to have those up on my quick slots so I can access it quicker. Okay, let's go ahead and head down. Now, in another video, or I should say in a future video, we're going to come back up here and I'll take you through this gate, which we can't get through now, but there is an area up there that we can take a look at, and it's kind of neat. One of the things I want to do with Denesha is I do want to do a little bit more exploring. So in the upcoming episodes, we will kind of, go off the beaten track and see what we can find. Oh, and in case you were wondering, I did create Denesha on the Winfola server, which was our original server. And I did that because we haven't transferred our characters over to Crickhollow yet. And I did want access to our kinship so that she can actually get advanced armor and weapons, which would be kind of nice. However, from playing my other characters, she really doesn't need them. It's just, it'd be kind of nice to have. Okay. One down. I find it interesting that the animation that you kind of scoot as you're putting your weapon away if you keep moving. Come here, you. Go. Now normally, see, you scoot along. Now normally I like to come out of the intro between 7th and 8th level, but I'm not that concerned about the level for Denesha. Uh-oh, Skorgrim's body is gone, but the same strange flower that we found grows on the site of his long grave. So we'll go ahead and pick up the flower. Oh, and we got some mail. Reduced awareness. Okay. And now we want to go back and give the flower to Lindon. But anyway, in order to be able to come out with the highest level, I usually try to take out all the cave claws and everything that I can find. But I'm not too concerned about it with Denesha, because one of the things I plan on doing with her is I do want to have it where we do all the quests and all the deeds, and because of that, eventually I'm going to get an experience blocker to keep her level down, so I'm not too concerned at this point exactly what her level is going to be. And I will kind of change the angle upon occasion because I like to watch her run. Of course, I have to be careful that she doesn't run into anything. If you're watching this for the first time, well, if you're actually looking at playing Lord of the Rings Online for the first time, one thing to be aware of is, yes, the game at this point in time in 2015, the game is 8 years old, and so it does use, rather old technology, but it's a great game. I mean, I've been playing it now for, going on 3 years, and I love it.
It is a vile little flower, and one I have not seen before. Red
Will you lend me your ear?
Leading a trail of blood through the snow.
Okay, now we want to go back to the gate of the Silverdeep Mine and explore it. And I believe... yes, we want to equip the boots. Oh, those are hideous boots. Alright, one thing we can do is you have the option of a cosmetic outfit, which is really cool. So we're going to go ahead and very quickly equip her cosmetic. So let's see. Let's do it this way real quick. What I'm doing is switching her armor so that we can equip it. And put the shoes up there. Well, almost looks like they're the same. That's rather odd. There, that's what I want. I equipped the wrong ones. There we go. And then we'll just say we're using outfit 1, and then it won't matter what she really looks like. And once we get out of the intro, I plan on having her pick up some kind of cosmetic armor and such anyway, so she probably won't be wearing this very long. Oh, but anyway, what I was making mention of is I know that there's criticism about the game being so old, and they're kind of locked into the older technology for their gaming engine. But as long as you take the game for what it is and just enjoy it, then it's a lot of fun. So it really has been it was my first MMO. And I played a couple others, such as Warcraft and, Star Wars, The Old Republic. And I keep coming back here because, quite frankly, it's a simple game as far as being able to do combat and maneuver. And, I've never mastered the WSAD keys as far as movement. I still use a mouse. And, I don't know, I just really, I keep rolling up new characters thinking, well, it's just a whole lot of fun. So, if you read an article or something about how the game's real old and it's on the decline, don't buy into it, because it's really not. I mean, they're in the Turbine is in the process now of merging some servers, and once the server merges over, I think that things will work out a whole lot better. And maybe I haven't. I was going to say, I think I've missed a flower, but maybe it doesn't make any difference. Excellent. Doesn't seem like it makes any difference. So let's go over here and talk to this dwarf.
Look what the Dourhands have done to this place.
Okay.
Down yonder is Gorman, the steward appointed by Thorin before he left.
Okay, so now we need to speak to the steward. And I am going to get rid of that cloak because I have always disliked the looks of it. There we go. And now let's go talk to Romer Dowrsmith, steward of Thorin's Hall.
Have you come to pay your respects at Skogrim's tomb? No one is to gain admittance to Skogrim's tomb.
Okay, so it looks like we need to go to the Rockbelly Pit and defeat some of the bats there. Whoop, and this...
You should pay your respects to Skogrim.
Yes, this tomb guard would like us to collect some black stones for the ritual of commemoration, however you want to say it, for some kind of ritual. So let's go ahead and do that too, since we'll be able to get a better axe, or a better sword rather. There's a black stone. Now let's go back and grab this one. Yeah, the first time I came in here, taking out those bats was a real problem because I wasn't exactly sure what I was supposed to do. And now I realize that having an archer, because I was running Demira, that it's really rather easy. So it's amazing how much you learn in a couple years and look back and go, man, I can't believe I was that stupid. Okay, so now we want to visit the shrine on the way out. And that's the shrine, but we're not going to jump off. We're just going to run around. A menacing-looking statue has been raised in the likeness of the old Dourhands or Dourhand king. Actually, it is kind of a cool statue. Alright, and now we can go ahead.
These are the very stones we need.
I'll take the blade. There we go. And let's go back over and talk to him.
What do you want?
Take the leggings.
It will be a busy day for all my folk.
Okay. Now we want to go over and talk to Dwalin. Okay. And I'm going to pause the video for just a second, and I'll be right back. Okay. The main reason I wanted to pause the video is I wanted to check on the time, and we're running up on 30 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. And when we come back, we'll go ahead and complete the intro. So I certainly hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to being able to share Denesha's adventures with you. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, safe journeys and take care.